Hi. I keep forgetting the camera is over here, not here. I keep looking at my face. Eyes are freaking glowing. Really bad quality. iPads are not the best to film with, kids. Film with a phone or an actual camera. So yeah, I haven't posted in a while. It's been a little bit. I suck with consistency. But anyway, yeah, I'm just coming on here to kind of give a little update. Yeah, so right now I was working as a line cook at a cafe. Once again, I've always been a cook. I was a shift lead and it was going really well. Had a relationship there, had a breakup there, and eventually wound up quitting, not because of the breakup, but because I've been cooking not my entire life, but since I was like 15, I've only done cook jobs. So I started thinking, I really want to be creative and I want that to be my job. I'm an artist. I really love art. I draw all the time. I've been working on something special. I'll show you at the end of the video. But I've been worried that making art into a career would make it more like a chore and I'd eventually lose interest in it. And I'm a little scared about that. That being said, I think there's a way out of that. So originally I wanted to be an artist one day. And Theo, what time is it? It's 12. Kitten, she has a cat door and it's locked at like 10. And it's 12. It's midnight. Anyway, while I was dating a person from my job, she reignited a passion that I have been interested in doing, but I never really thought it could be real or thought it could ever happen. That thing being tattooing. I love tattoos and I wish I had more. I've got a camera, really faded. This was my first. I have fish. I have my kitten paw print the year I got her. And then I got my forest, the black trees, which is really faded, like in college sometime. But I just recently got my solar eclipse, which I thought would really look a lot weirder than it does. And this fucking hurt. It's all healed now. I'm still waiting for my arm hair to grow back. But yeah, I love tattoos. I think it's a super cool type of art. Very unique way to be creative. There's just something about it that is so different and so, it's so different than other art mediums. I've invested in a lot of this tattoo stuff. I've been making a portfolio. A lot of the time, you don't get to tattoo what you want to tattoo. But on the other hand, I feel like I'll have the chance to tattoo things I've never thought possible. Like, I'm human. I haven't drawn every single thing in the world. People come up with some crazy ideas. And I think I can create those ideas for them. I think it's a really good idea. And when I was dating this girl, she reignited that passion in me because she wanted to be a tattoo artist as well. But yeah, that's my plan. I have really been trying to deep dive into the tattooing industry. I recently quit my cafe job to try to work on my portfolio. I'll need to get another job just because tattoo apprenticeships do not pay unless you get like a front desk job at the tattoo shop, which is ideal. That's what I would want to do. But I really need to finish my portfolio and I've been slacking. Motivation always hits me weird. Some days I feel like I'm not good enough or I'm just wasting my time because there's someone better who can easily take my spot. And that's not the best way to think. And then other days I pump out like 3 drawings, 3 sheets for me to use in my portfolio, which I just did like today or yesterday. Not finished, but I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, right now, I'm just kind of trying to get the motivation and I feel even worse right now because I live with my parents and I was living with some roommates, which was great, but they were a couple and so they wanted to get their own place, which I totally get. I wouldn't want me living with them either. I mean, they never made me feel like a third wheel or anything, but I totally get it. Like, they wanted their own place and they're happily married now, actually. So how awkward would that be? But yeah, I'm living with my parents. I'm jobless and I'm so scared for just what's gonna happen with my life. I need to figure it out. I need to get going because I'm 27 and One of my managers at work used to say, it all goes downhill when you turn 30. And I'm like, shit. I'm like 3 years from that, and my sister's about to turn 30. That is insane. Bro, we're all so old. What happened? Time starts to really fly when you get older. I'm just so scared. So scared of not making it. And I'm honestly a little cautious about the apprenticeships, because sometimes they can be... I just need to find the right person. That's all I need to do. I need to find the right person who actually wants to teach me, or wants to teach in general. I'm not a fan of the old school apprenticeships, which most people aren't. So I'm hoping either the shop that just gave me my tattoo will be willing to teach me once I'm full on done with my portfolio. I just need to finish that portfolio. And I want to move out as soon as I can. Hopefully less than a year. But I need a job for that. So where should I work? I don't want to do food anymore, so... All right, so I'm going to show you my portfolio, show you what I need to finish, and then hopefully the next time you see me, I'll be done with my portfolio, and I'll be hopefully at a shop. Yeah, hopefully. So give me a second. All right. This is my portfolio. It's not done yet. Long story short, I bought this tattoo course online, like a video course. It's actually really good. I mean, everyone and their mother nowadays are making online courses for something. I'm actually pretty surprised with it. I wasn't expecting to learn so much. I learned a lot about the tattoo industry, like the needles, what they're all called, needle depth, what to buy, what's good and what's bad, red flags to look for in shops, how shops are structured usually, cleaning, that's a huge thing. They showed me how to get my certificate of completion, bloodborne pathogens, which all tattoo artists should have. If your tattoo artist doesn't have one of these, you probably shouldn't go to them. All right, so they say to have your best work in the front and at the back. So have kind of like your mediocre stuff in the middle. Here. Ta-da! This is my almost like a peacock, but no, I decided to do fiery peacock woman. I did this one kind of recently, and I really like it. I really am into Japanese style tattoos, so I did these two. Got a mask and a dragon. Can you believe it? This one's marker. This one is watercolor. This was my first attempt basically at watercolor. A little bit of funkiness on the arm here. I should have done the arm in front of the wind bar. I should have. Another mask and a crane. You can't forget the cranes. They're very important. They're very cool, very fun to draw. I also did a digital piece. I am a little nervous about digital. A lot of artists don't like digital at all. And if used correctly, it saves so much time. But I did want to show that I can do it on paper too. So, this paper, this digital, you know. Next. Oh look, I'm not done with this one. But here's an eagle I did. Without the bright beaming light, it does look better. These were other ideas. I really enjoy color. I want to get into that for sure. Skulls are very popular in tattoos. So this is actually an Aztec god. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But Aztec related digital. One of my first attempts at colored pencil. I have a ton of art supplies because every time like birthday or Christmas comes around, I always ask for art supplies. There's a hair. I always ask for art supplies, therefore I have a ton. And even though I was asking for it, I never really used it in college or definitely not in high school. So I have a bunch of art supplies that I'm ready to use. Prismacolor pencils, I didn't realize you could blend so well with them. These two are my original. All right, and this one I'm still needing to do, another ship in a bottle. I like the ships in the bottles, they look very good. These two I did yesterday. I pumped these out. I wanted to do some original flash, like these. Ta-da, very colorful, very bright, popping colors. Theo, stop it. She's so good, she listens. But yeah, this is the only script or I guess writing font that I've ever done. This has become one of my favorite pages. I think I did really well. And a blue torch. Blue is my favorite color, so that's why I did that. Yeah, these were my second attempts at watercolor. That's one of my originals that I'm really proud of. Other banners. I'm good at banners. I don't know how to do script. I need to practice that. I kind of want this on me. Lots of people love flowers. If you want to be a tattoo artist, you got to learn how to draw flowers and roses. You know, very important. And then this is just more flash. These cherry skulls were actually on a shirt from Ross that I thought was really cool. I was like, I'm gonna redraw that. So I did. I love this eagle. The panther snake is really cool too. I am proud of these. I don't know why I keep bashing myself some days. Not an original, okay? Not an original. Oh, and this empty spot is actually something I'm working on right now. I've been doing a lot of colored pencil, Copic marker, and watercolor. I think that's it. So I wanted to try something new. Check this out. I've started the long process of pen drawings. This is pen. And it was very fun. I'm proud of it. And these last 2 pages, I need to work or do probably my least favorite, or at least amount of knowledge in this topic, which is script flash. So handwriting, doing bold fonts or cursive or graffiti. I have no clue. I've never done graffiti, but that's very popular in tattooing as well, which I need to do. These ones, original. The woman is not an original, but the birds are. These are called golden finches. And like the first screen that pops up before you type in your password to unlock your computer, these finches were on there. So I kind of took inspiration from that and made them. I drew, what are these called? Daffodils? Yeah, this next one, I was really trying to practice flowers and I matched it with a fox. And it came out pretty good. I don't know if I like the color palette for like this flower, but it is what it is. I can't change it. I was really trying to figure out the colored pencils. The only thing when it comes to tattooing, most of the time, there's supposed to be something called negative space. So it's where you leave like skin, kind of like skin gaps at the edge of the petals, which I did not do here. Yeah, I didn't do it here either. I completely just colored it all in. And it's important to leave those skin gaps. I guess more like this, the black rose I showed earlier, like leaving the white instead of coloring it all black, or like leaving the little white outlines. Yeah, it's important. And I did not do that in the early stages of me creating my portfolio, so hopefully it goes over well. I am proud of this though. I didn't do too bad. Now this is actually something I drew digitally for a good friend of my sister's. She wanted a bear. I gave her a bear. I'm pretty good at symmetry, and that's actually one of my downfalls, is doing too much symmetry. So that's where those other cats come in, where it's the 3/4 view. And then the next pages are just other artwork that I did years ago. This is a skateboarder I like watching. This is actually me before anything. This is pretty me. And I did good. And I had a Snapchat filter on. How embarrassing. Don't look at it. I was still in high school there. But I wanted to show I could do portraits. So these are some other realism stuff. I did earbuds, knife, Nintendo Switch controller, and I did my dog. I drew her ball, and of course I wanted to show stippling. I did this years ago. Did this one years ago too. This one was amazing. My green jellyfish. This was actually a project in college, and it was much bigger. This is just a smaller version of it, but the project, I think I got green and orange as the main colors. And so my brain went to jellyfish for some reason, even though Jellyfish aren't green, I don't think, but it came out good either way. I think it turned out pretty good. I got an A++ for that. So yeah, that's my portfolio. I want to also do a title page. So like, tattoo portfolio #1 by Jesse McKiff. Stress. I think I'm at a turning point in my life where I want to get better and I actually have a passion to push for this. And I've always wanted to do something art related. And I never thought it would be possible because it takes a very, very long time. That being said, one last thing, drink water. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna edit all this now. Let me know if you have any ideas or any comments on what was said in this video. If you're currently trying to be a tattoo artist as well, let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to hear your story. Or if you're just starting like me, let's do this together, I guess. That's what I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching this far. Time flies when you're having fun. This light is very bright. Oh. All right. Bye.